Alright, welcome everyone to another Tuesday review, and I have an interesting game for you. It's interesting premise, interesting kind of story behind it, and a very interesting playthrough, but the question is it fun? Is it worth your time? Is it worth playing? And the game I have for you today is called... the game is called SpookyGhost.com. So we run an online ghost hunting service, basically, like they email us to the website SpookyGhost.com, and we come and we hunt ghosts. And we get an email to come to this address. And the reason we get the email is kind of interesting. It's kind of funny. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and get into the game. I have beaten this game already. A new game. You have two options. You can start with normal or easy. Easy is where enemies don't deal as much damage, and you get these little colored pixel drops that are actually candy. And the candy can potentially heal you when you pick it up on easy. Now on normal, the only healing you get is when you save at one of the jack-o'-lanterns. So you want to try not to take any damage. Try to take as little damage as possible and play the game as well as possible. But we're going to do that because that's the ideal experience. That's the true SpookyGhost.com experience, the developer-intended experience. One Halloween night, Ruby the ghost hunter is at home waiting for a job to come in. So we're Ruby the ghost hunter. We're the one behind SpookyGhost.com. Got all these cool emails. We have this email here. You look at the emails, like, okay, picture right there. Got a kitty, got a cat and a jack-o'-lantern, a sleeping cat, a ghost cat. When that ghost cat's actually in the game, by the way, we get help by this ghost cat. It's kind of cool. We have a new email. Ooh, what's the new email? Let's see. Ooh, help needed. Hello, can you hear me? Is this SpookyGhost.com? I need your services quickly. My address is 38 Wizard Drive. I'll pay cash bonus. Okay, so we're called. We have our room right here. Kind of a cool room that we're in. There's our bed, a Ghostbusters poster, ghost hunting poster, basically. A turtle in an aquarium, I think, that is doing push-ups for some reason. Or is it squats with a turtle? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what you'd call what the turtle's doing. It's basically laying down and standing up, so it's very active and alive. And there's a kitty on the computer. That's kind of cool. Kind of appropriate, too, because cats and technology and computers and such. I know, because Yzma is here on my lap right now. We arrive at the mansion. We get there. We can't leave the mansion now. We're here for good. And we'll get upgrades to allow you to access areas you couldn't access before. And you will also get like upgrades where you can charge your attack. You'll get upgrades to increase your health. Upgrades to do like an air dash, which is kind of cool. You can shoot in any direction, including down, up, left, or right, which is very handy, let me tell you. Because there'll be some enemies you'll want to sit here and shoot from below, because they're hard. There's even an upgrade that makes those little colored pixels that are actually the candy you see in the upper right corner. It makes them just come right to you, which is very handy because sometimes they drop on spikes, and that's not good. No one likes spike drops. Standard kind of Metroidvania, not very big at all. It's actually quite a small Metroidvania. And when you get to the first boss, you find out like why you were called, and it's kind of funny because you think you're called to exterminate ghosts, and it turns out you're called for a different reason. There's a big misunderstanding. We collect all these candies, these pixel dots, because you will need the candy to make purchases at the store. You get upgrades, including 2 stores that have 1 health upgrade and 1 additional upgrade. And the upgrades will be super helpful. Believe me, you will want these upgrades. Go over here. These jack-o'-lanterns save the game. Boom. You can also kill spiders. Let's see. That spider does nothing. Like, there's no point to killing the spiders. I just do it. Okay, so then we can kill this dropping spider guy. We got this door that's locked, so we need the key. Look, shooting guy. I don't want any. Over here, there's our key. Watch out for these dropping guys, of course. The Steam, you can tell, the Steam is not very detailed. It's very simplistic. The pixel art is very simple in this game. It is extremely simple. But it's effective. You know, it does the job. even though it's not anything to really write about, anything to really give any rewards over, or any kind of awards for, best looking pixel art game of this year. Honestly, it is kind of fun. Controls very well. You can use the joystick or the directional pad. When it comes to platformers, I'm all about being able to use that directional pad. I think the joystick makes it too easy to accidentally hit up or down when you don't want to. So I really do prefer being able to use that directional pad to have more control over the character. But yes, and these cats right here, by the way. So you want to make sure you pet the kitties. There's no reward other than a achievement you get through Steam for petting these cats, and that's all. That's all you do is you get them all and you get an achievement. The ghost cat that will transport you from various areas of this mansion will actually keep track of how many cats you've pet. You really have no other incentive other than just getting a trophy, but it's kind of a cool feature. Hey, where are my ghost buddies? I ordered express delivery from SpookyGhosts.com. So the ghost is the one that actually contacted us and wanted us to actually deliver ghost buddies for him. But he didn't realize that we're actually a ghost hunting service. He's in for a shock. I'm trying to watch TV. Quit making such a ruckus. We come in, he's expecting us to deliver him spooky ghosts, ghost buddies. But really, SpookyGhosts.com is about hunting ghosts. And he's angry now. Okay, when he does that, gonna go over here. Oh. I expect him to stomp, actually. He does a stompy thing at some point. And we died. That's kind of a good thing I died, because now it shows you when you die, you go back to the save point, the last save point you're at. Okay, over here. Each boss has a pattern you gotta pay attention to also. Sometimes they're chaotic, sometimes it just happens, but you gotta pay attention to what the boss is doing, and you should be just fine. So we got him down to 0 health, but he smashes the floor, breaks the floor. We're in the basement now. So save it real quick. And this is where the game really begins. You go to your map, and there you go. You have a map. You were up in there. Now we're down here. Now we have to explore and try to find our way to find that ghost again. For a short game, it actually has quite a bit of challenge to it. So I would say this is definitely worth your time, worth picking up. It's something that I actually would recommend to anyone. Now, as far as how much this game costs, as far as the game goes, it's currently on for $4.99. There is additional content if you want the soundtrack for like 99 cents. Honestly, it's up to you if you like the music. I thought the music was just okay. It was alright. It fit the game. But yeah, it's honestly a fun game. And for $5 for the experience you get, I would say, yeah, go for it. Buy this game. It's an enjoyable game. And it gives you a sufficient challenge. Like some of the bosses, it took several tries to finally beat. Even like the final boss took several tries to finally master the pattern. Even doing so, it still was a sufficient challenge. Like it still challenged me to kind of push to do better, to actually improve my gameplay skills. So I really enjoyed this. I think you will too. So definitely a worthwhile time. It was fun. It is worth the $5 you'll spend to get this. And if you get it on Steam Summer Sale for even less than that, then that's even better, because it would be definitely 100%, million% worth your time. That's all I have for you today. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. Feel free, if you want to thumbs the video up, or if you didn't like this video, thumbs it down. That's cool too. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe down below. I will be sure to follow me on Twitch if you enjoy live streaming and you want to watch me live stream some games. I do live stream there every week. And we'll see you next time. But until then, stay awesome, and we will see you then.